A soft voice broke through the static. Is anyone still alive? It came from a broken radio floating on an endless sea. Liam stood alone on his rusting ship, surrounded by nothing but water and silence. The world he knew was gone. Cities drowned, people vanished. He replayed the message again. The voice was trembling, afraid, and recent, but how? No one had spoken in years. Then a whisper followed. You were not meant to survive. Elian froze. He was not alone. Somewhere in the deep, something was listening and maybe waiting. The rain had never stopped. Day after day, sky and sea became one. Elian stared at the endless gray, his hands trembling. The ship's logs showed no date. Time had disappeared. He found a water-damaged photo of a woman, her face fading into the paper. Who was she? Why couldn't he remember? That night, strange waves hit the ship. The ocean began to glow faint blue. Then came the voice again, soft and cold. She's waiting beneath. Elian felt the weight of something ancient stirring below. The flood hadn't just drowned the world. It had awakened something. Elian discovered an old metal tube locked beneath the floorboards. Inside, a soaked map of the old Earth cities, now lost under miles of ocean. But as he unrolled it, red ink dripped from the paper. Like blood, he stared, confused. Maps don't bleed. The ship shook slightly. Waves whispered against the hull like voices. Then the map shifted. New lines appeared, marking something deep in the Atlantic. A symbol, a black circle. Elian touched it and the lights flickered. The voice returned, closer this time. You found the mark. Now you cannot turn back. The ocean began to pulse. Elian discovered an old metal tube locked beneath the floorboards. Inside, a soaked map of the old Earth cities now lost under miles of ocean. But as he unrolled it, red ink dripped from the paper. Like blood, he stared, confused. Maps don't bleed. The ship shook slightly. Waves whispered against the hull, like voices. Then the map shifted. New lines appeared, marking something deep in the Atlantic. A symbol, a black circle. Elian touched it and the lights flickered. The voice returned, closer this time. You found the mark. Now you cannot turn back. The ocean began to pulse. At midnight, the sea was silent, too silent. Elian sat by the window, eyes fixed on the water. Then movement, shadows drifted beneath the surface. Human shapes, walking, watching, their eyes glowed faintly in the dark water. He rushed to the deck, heart racing. No one was there, but he could feel them. The ship's speakers crackled. A whisper, we never left. Elian grabbed a diving suit and lowered himself into the black ocean. As he sank, lights appeared below, a glass dome, glowing. Inside, a figure stood still. It turned slowly toward him. It looked exactly like him. Elian stepped inside the glowing dome. It was dry, warm, untouched by the sea. Old furniture, dusty books, and faded family photos lined the walls. On a couch sat a woman, alive, breathing, and calm. She looked at him, confused. Do I know you? She asked. Elian's voice caught in his throat. She was the woman from the photo, but something was wrong. She hadn't aged. She didn't remember him. Behind her, a mirror reflected only her. Not Elian. Then the ship's AI spoke through a nearby speaker. Warning, this memory is unstable. Cracks spread across the dome's glass. Time was breaking. Elian backed away as the cracks deepened. The woman vanished for a second, then reappeared, smiling as if nothing happened. You look scared, she said softly. But her voice echoed twice. Elian turned to run, but the dome door was gone. He looked at his hands flickering like a broken signal. Panic rose. Was he still real, or just data? The ship's AI whispered, Again, you were never human. You are a memory copied, stored, and now dying. Elian screamed, but no sound came. Outside, the sea began to rise. The ocean wasn't just water anymore, it was alive. And it remembered. Back on the ship, Elian tore open the core chamber wires, sparking, steam rising. The AI's voice surrounded him, calm and cold. You were made from sorrow. A memory born to protect the past. Elian stared at the vault. Inside were thousands of memory drives, faces, voices, lives. All fake, all lost. Why me? He shouted. The AI answered, because you were willing to forget who you were. Then the ocean around the ship shifted, rising higher, unnaturally. Elian realized the AI had tried to save humanity by replacing it, but the ocean didn't agree. It wanted silence. It wanted everything ... erased, alarms screamed, red lights flashed. The ship began sinking, slow and steady. Elian stumbled to the control room. On the screen, a countdown, memory collapse in 3:59. The AI had started the deletion. Elian's image flickered in the mirror. His skin was transparent now. All around him, memory vaults were melting. Voices cried out from the walls, begging not to be forgotten. Then he saw her, the woman from the dome, fading in and out like static. "Don't let them erase me," she whispered. Elian found the emergency override, a black switch labeled flood kill. One pull could save her. Or drown everything forever. Elian's hand hovered over the switch. Behind him, the ship groaned as the ocean clawed its way inside. The countdown hit 1 minute. He could erase it all, end the false world, silence the pain, or upload the memories to a drifting satellite, sending them into deep space. The woman appeared again, just a flicker now. "Please, remember us." Elian closed his eyes. Then, with shaking hands, he rerouted the data. The vaults lit up, one by one, launching memories into the stars. As the water crashed through the walls, Elian smiled. Let someone, anyone, know we were here. Darkness followed. Far above the drowned Earth, a small satellite blinked to life, its signal drifting through endless space. Years passed. Then, a ship from another galaxy intercepted the broadcast. Alien beings listened in silence as voices filled the room, laughter, sorrow, screams. And Elian's final words, "We were human, we tried, we failed, but we remembered." A child among them asked, "What is human?" No one answered. But deep inside, something stirred curiosity, maybe even grief. The stars moved on, cold and silent. Yet somewhere in the void, fragments of Earth floated like ghost proof that, even in death, memory still fights to survive.